All right. That was a power break there by Mark Campbell. All right. We're going to get this underway here in a moment. Go ahead and like this and share it with all your friends. Shane Knight's out there. All right. I got a mouthful of chips and eyes full of pool. The winner of this match is guaranteed second place. The loser of this match gets $150 for third place. This is a special broadcast of the RQ Broadcasting Network. Welcome to Chappie's Live. Team Chrtt's very own Tanya Crawford has been shooting really well. Huh? I'm good. We would like everybody to share this. Tanya's got the 6 ball here. She's played really smart today. And I was coming off of a big win against Nate, and then she came and just clipped my wings. She smacked the big head right off of me. She is shooting like a boss, and it says it right there on her chest. Yeah. Beat the ever-living piss out of me. And I've got ever-living piss, just so you know. Some people say P-Wadden, but I don't even know what P-Wadden means. I don't want my pee wadded up. All right, she runs it down here by that pocket. She's going to get some of that Valley corner love. I know that sounds dirty, folks, but I'm just talking about loose pocket. Oh, that sounds dirty, too. Everything in pool sounds dirty to me. All right, here's the only problem with her theory here. The way she beat John Shelton in this last match was not letting running the balls down to where she didn't have an out, because that 8 ball is in pretty tight situation. It only goes in one pocket if it goes in that pocket at all, and she's going to have to get shape on that ball. She's going to have a chance at it, but I'm not sure if she's got this kind of shot in her arsenal. We shall see. That's why they play the game, folks. One of the things about the On-Cue pool league is, versus other pool leagues, is 90% of everything that you put in comes back to the players in one way or another. This is one of the ways. There's mid-session tournaments. There's other ways of winning your division, winning your session. There's an end-of-the-year tournament / banquet. It's really the highest payout league that there is. Now, I will say that we would like to get people to start sponsoring things, because that's really the step to kind of take this to the next level. Maybe bump it up to 100% payback league and grow this in the kind of way that we'd like to see grow to make more and exciting things happen for pools. So if you're out there, if you have a company out there, maybe you sell pool cues, or maybe you, I don't know what you do out there. Whatever you guys do out there, advertise with On-Cue. Contact Mickey Hammond. If you want to play in a great pool league, also contact Mickey Hammond. Mondays and Tuesdays out of Evansville, Indiana. Tuesdays, 8 ball out of Chappie's in Grayville, Illinois. And then also at Rockies on Thursdays for 8 ball in Owensboro, Kentucky. It's your only tri-state pool league, On-Q Pool League. All right, now the problem with the situation here was the way she's been winning her matches was playing smart, laying up, getting her, and she didn't have an out, not going and taking all her easy balls off the table. What she's run into is a situation where Chappie can play back at her and not show her that ball until he's ready to run out. I think you're going to see your first safety right here. Sometimes in the On-Q tri-state area, we have, that's a real nice shot there. That's not going to show her a good shot at the two. She's going to be able to see the two and move it, but she's not going to be able to do much with it, I don't think. Chappie may not look like much, but he's a smart player. But he can't help it. Oh. The tri-state area includes Indiana, Kentucky, and Illinois. Right now, the Indiana Pacers are killing your Chicago Bulls. Call out the National Guard. The Pacers are killing them. All right. Here comes her shot. I don't know what she's going to try here because really, frankly, I don't know what I would do. I would probably try to thin the ball or to come on the right-hand side of the ball and try to roll up underneath the 8 ball. I don't think she had really much of an option to do too much with that. But that's what I would have tried as a little safety that way, but it was kind of a pig and a poke. Poke and a hope. The Pacers are beating the Bulls 107-69. Wow. All right. Chappie's got a good shot on this ball, has a good angle to come back up table. If he puts a little right English, he can get on those 2 balls that might want to come down in this bottom right-hand corner. That's what he does. He gets a little frisky. I think someone's been eating their Wheaties. Flex for us. Show us the gun show, Chappie. So you guys won the hot seat? Oh, no, you're on this match here. I can see it right there. I'm not the brightest star in the sky. But I talk a lot. Now, the unfortunate part about this shot here is that she's actually going to have a good shot for this 2 and an ability to come off. If she hits this right, she has got an ability to come up in a window to get the shape on this 8. It's all natural. It's all about speed here. Now she chose to take that with a little inside English, and I think that kind of messed her up a little bit. If she just comes at that with straight top, I think she's going to like the result a lot better. But it puts her in a tight spot, and it puts Chappie in a situation where he has the reins to take over this game and draw first blood in this match. He hits that ball solid, but he freezes up on his own ball. The fortunate thing is he doesn't have to worry too much about where to leave it. She is going to be in trouble almost no matter where he leaves it. Oh? Oh, really? So we're going to see the shot. Some of my sideline reporters are saying that he might actually be straight in on the shot. So let's see what he tries here. If he's frozen up on this ball, I can't tell if this is frozen or. Now, I will say, there's a miracle shot to be had here. But she doesn't have to hit the miracle shot. If she just rolls that ball over enough to get in the way of that 8, she can take the reins back from Chappie on this match. But this shot is not for the faint of heart. Is that the Elgato? Oh, Hub. That's an interesting shot. That's kind of what I was talking about. Now, see, he can still leave her terrible, but at least he doesn't have an out here. This at least extends the game and gives him a chance to mess up. So I don't think that's a terrible shot. He's got a combination here. And see, that gives him an opportunity to get kind of a funny little roll there. That is an excellent shot by the boss. That's gonna put Terry in a tough, Mark in a tough spot. He could come rail first with just a soft shot and try to kick this ball over to a rail. But man, this is a tough shot. All the while, it opens up her ball. And this is kind of the situation where it's a lot different than an APA rule set where you might just fire at those balls and see if something can get lucky for you. You don't have that option in a BCA format, which I think makes for a better game, a better end match. I think he's pretty much got one choice. I mean, he could try a little masse here, but I think he's going to go rail first into that second ball and try to hide up behind there. This is a real touch shot. Let's see what he does. Now, he hits it a lot harder than I thought he was going to. I put it soft and roll a little bit to the right. Now she's gonna have to stroke this thing a little bit. Oh, I guess she could just put a little stop shot on it. Maybe come to the rail just a hair and see that 8 ball into the side pocket. Now, keep in mind, side pockets on Valley tables are very difficult. That's a real good look on that shot. Keep in mind, these are tight pockets and this is difficult. This all boils down to this shot right here. The tension is palpable. I can feel it in my bones. Drains it center pocket. What a shot! What a shot! Nice job by Tanya. All right. Just like the last one, Team Chrtt draws first blood. Mark puts up a valiant effort to the loss, and everybody's having a good time here at Chappie's in beautiful Grayville, Illinois. This is the OnCue Broadcast Network. This is Crazy Bob announcing. This table looks like a Pillsbury Doughboy was murdered on it. Every ball on the table scatters. It does not get any better than this. I love watching great pool with great people, sharing it on my wall, making sure everybody gets a chance to see these wonderful, wonderful matches. This is 9-ball. This is Ryan Kistner. This is Terry Chrtt. A player versus A player. Gold player versus gold player. This is the matchup you want to see. Now, a little disclosure for all those at home who don't know. These are the two teams that beat my team and knocked us out of this tournament. So I don't want either of them to win. I'm rooting for an asteroid to come through the building and wipe out the entire tournament and leave me standing alone with a pile of cash. Oh, that's an unfortunate turn of events. If Mickey gets burnt up alive by an asteroid, the cash is going with him. So I'm just going to maintain all of my journalistic integrity and not root for anyone. Both of these teams are great teams. They had to be to get through me. Nice job. Keep on battling. Team Chrtt. You don't want to hear what I just said. I just wished you guys all to die in a fiery ball of an asteroid to come through. Oh, I did. Because I was trying to give a little full disclosure because I wanted to make sure everybody knew that these were the two teams that knocked our team out. And so I can't root for either one of you. I'm not a sore loser whatsoever. I'm just hoping an asteroid comes through the building and destroys everybody in its wake. That's right. Now, I don't know. Can you tell us what the playing conditions are like up there? It looks kind of like a Pillsbury Doughboy was murdered over here, and they drug his body and buried him over here. You think that's you? All right. That's an unfortunate deal. Now, I tell you what, this right here, he's got a good look at this shot. He's got enough angle that he could come off this rail and but he's going to clip the 9-ball. I don't think he's going to hate that, but it's not what he was trying to do. He's going to come across the table, come straight out to the side rail and back, is what my guess is. Terry Chrtt is one smooth customer.
That's what I was thinking he was going to do right there.
Oh, I thought he would come back to the rail and out. Oh, down that way? Yeah. We've got, you know what they say, opinions are like assholes. We've all got one. Pat's got one. Tanya's got one. I got one. Well, only Tanya was right. That right there is second. What we've got right here is a match for the money. This is the third format in a 3-format tournament. 8-ball, 9-ball, fast rack 8-ball. This is the fast rack 8-ball. If you've never seen this played before, well, you're about to. What? Well, yeah, go ahead. It's coming. You just can't stop the train of rolling. The only thing that can stop these people from playing is an asteroid or a meteorite. Meteorite. Oh, all right. I want to apologize. I want to apologize for wishing a death for everybody here. This was more or less just frustration by being beat by these two teams. All right, this is a good shot of what a 9-ball rack looks like. We've got Valerie. All right, Valerie Rost is jumping up to the table. Her team up 2-0 against Sean Maurer. There's a display of good sportsmanship. Chris Thomas wants you to be win Powerball. Bam, and Sean Maurer hits the ball like a gorilla. It's nice to see the way this format works is a lot of the lower rated players get in the mix for a big payday, and it's really exciting to see. Some people don't have the opportunity to play in some of these higher dollar tournaments, and that's really one of the great things about the OnQ Pool League. We'd like you to join. I mean, you don't have to be a great player to join and have fun. Ask anybody you see in any of these matches. Look at the bounce in Valerie step as she runs up to the table. Everyone here is excited. Now, this is one of those situations, because they normally rack on the other side, she was confused as to which side the kitchen was in. No, you don't get the ball in hand. No. It's like 8-ball. What I like about this game is it's fast. That's why they call it Fast Rack 8-ball. OnQ Broadcast Network, coming to you live from Chappie's in beautiful Grayville, Illinois. I want everybody to know who's never been to Chappie's before. They make a pork chop as thick as my beep. It is so juicy. It is so good. I love Chappie's pork chops. I love pork chops. All right. Sean Maurer's got a good shot at coming around here. This is kind of a natural angle here. He might come back and hit the 8-ball. He wants to come back up table to get a shot on this ball that's right underneath him that I can't tell what it is. Look at this. He's going to get on the short side and scratch. It's going to be a tough shot there for him. This puts Valerie in the driver's seat. She doesn't have to make balls here. She can play safe. She can keep him away from what he needs to do and break up her trouble 1-4 cluster over on the right. We'd like to ask everybody out there to go ahead and share this. This is the second to last match, we believe. Unless there's double dipping situation in the final match, blah, 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 blah. But this is the winner guaranteed for second place and a $250 payday. Now, I can't say that I'm liking the choice that she's making here. Yes, she makes the ball, but it really doesn't help her much. This is where I would want to see her to go ahead and break that cluster up and leave him behind the 2-ball. She's going to go for the breakout and go for the gusto here with a bank. Oh, that's not a bank. That's not a bank at all. That is one hell of a cut. I still like the shot to go ahead and break that cluster up and hide behind the 2 ball, leaving him only a kick. But as it turns out, she shoots a little bit differently than I do. I'm sitting here in the broadcast booth and she's out there shooting. So what does your broadcaster know? I'll tell you one thing this broadcaster knows. He knows he likes pork chops. And Chappie's has one hell of a pork chop. What was that? I think I'm hungry too. Was I just talking about pork chops? You know what? I ought to change topics. Let's talk about Chappie's ribeyes. Chappie's ribeyes are fantastic. It's like a meat party in your mouth. It doesn't get any better than that. Someone just told me that the Chappie Sunday tournaments are back. So if you want to come in here and get in on some of this action, you can do it on Tuesdays, join the OnQ Pool League. You can do it on Sundays. They got a tournament sometime. I don't know when. They've got, but you can call Chappie. Chappie, I'll be glad to talk to you. His name's really Mark Campbell, but I call him Chappie. Because this is Chappie's. This is Grayville, Illinois. This is Crazy Bob of the OnQ Broadcast Network for a special event. All right, he's straight in on this ball. She did get a little bit of a separation on that cluster that was tough. This is going to be a tough shot for Sean, but he could just bank it back up a little bit in front of there. Oh, he hits that a lot harder than I expected, but she is not going to like this shot. All right. My understanding is Mark Jessup just joined the broadcast, watching in 3D. It's not even 3D, but in great 2D. Broadcasting in 2D live from Chappie's. We got some John Mellencamp playing in the background. The Pacers kicking the Bulls' ass. Man, everything is coming up roses today. Sharon's coming to join me on the OnQ Broadcast Network. She doesn't know where her coat is. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what your coat looked like. I didn't even see you wear a coat. Now, this is the separation she was looking for. I have no idea. This is the separation she was looking for. The only problem with this is he has a shot to win this game. If he makes this ball and comes across table, he should have perfect shape on this fade ball. This is an interesting dilemma here because that cuts off one side of the table for the 8-ball. I think it's possible that the nerves are starting to set in a little bit. Everybody's in the money at this point, so you'd think people would kind of relax and just start free stroking. But as it turns out, every shot is worth something at this point. And nobody wants to go home first loser or second loser. They want first place. They want to take home all the cheese. I can see Valerie she's a little bit nervous. She's a ball of nerves and hair.
I need a shot.
You need 2. She is a ball of nerves and hair, this Valerie, but she is shooting like a champ. Okay, Sean has a pretty good opportunity to just roll this ball up over to get to a little bit closer. It's nice to see some of the lower players get into the tournament, get this far in the tournament, get excited, have that bundle of nerves and hair fly up. It's a good time. All right, she's got a good shot here. on this 1. If she just hits it soft, she's going to be able to leave for that 4 almost naturally. We just got a earthquake here at Chappie's. We had another one. Now, she has to do is roll this ball up softly down into the bottom corner pocket, and then that will leave her a shot on the 8 ball. Live video interrupted, it says. I don't know. I doubt it. Oh, red. Yeah, but what's the red? All right, she's got a straight-in shot. I believe the 8 ball goes past the 10 ball. This is to put their team up 3-0. She could make these 2 balls. She gets the ball to go down. The only problem is it was the wrong pocket. With her team up 2, this is going to give Sean Maurer a chance to get on the board. All he's got to do is make this ball. It should naturally come back up table for the 8 ball. It's just a matter of speed. He gets a good shot on that. He's going to leave himself with a gut check shot here, but this is a shot that Sean can make. There's no real worry about scratching here, so he just needs to focus on making the ball. Going for center pocket. Regardless, this has been an excellent game. And he makes it straight in the side of the corner pocket. What a shot by Sean Maurer. This is what we like to see. Great races by great teams. Both teams that defeated me. Now that makes me sad. All right, the boss is back. Tanya Crawford versus, I can't remember. Tanya Crawford versus Chappie? Oh, this is going to be a battle for the ages. This is a race to 4. They're all race to 4 from here on out, folks. I'd like to let everybody know if these 2 teams weren't in the tournament, my team would be in the money. But that's an alternate history, and we'll talk about something else that makes me less sad. All right, the boss is going to grab something. She's trying to find some more Pillsbury Doughboy stuff to glitter on the table with. I've already called for an asteroid to come through the building and kill everybody involved. These are the 2 teams that defeated my team. These are the 2 teams that defeated my team. The only way I can win still is for an asteroid to come through the top of the building. We got people sitting here wondering why I want the imminent death of everybody here. All right, the boss is about to break, and she gets a good spread. And nothing drops. She did manage to get more chalk all over the table. I think this is part of her ploy. Her hand must be a sweaty mess. Oh. All right. Trudging across the tundra mile after mile, Chappie and his team is in an uphill battle, facing the tireless Team Chrtt, which is Valerie, the boss Tanya, and of course, cooler than a bucket of sherbet, Terry Chrtt. Holding it all down together. Well, this song sounds like a Cracker Barrel commercial. I don't know. Roll on. Roll on. All right, is everybody out there having fun? If you are having fun, share this with your neighbors. In fact, go over to their house, say you're asking for a cup of sugar, and then just hand them a laptop with this live stream on it. Show them who's boss and then make them share it. I feel like this is going to be a long game. This is a cluster-filled mess. What are you doing? Oh. All right, the chalk is starting to cake up on Tanya's arms, kind of like the Incredible Hulk. It's getting thick. It's like a light dusting. It looks like we're going to have a white Christmas next year at Chappie's. Roll on. And she drains the tin ball into the side pocket like it's something to do. Sean Maurer playing like a boss, bringing his team back into the mix. He's not going to like that one. No shit, Bob. You know what? That's exactly how I feel when I'm broadcasting my own matches. That's not the kind of shot I want. Dumb shit, Bob. All right. She gets a pretty nice breakout on that. I don't think that's I think that's going to put her in pretty good stead. This is not going to be an easy shot here, but it's one that she has been shown to have in her arsenal. She'll want to stick it right there with a stop shot. I think she's hitting it with a little high. Man, she stops that beautifully. That's going to give her enough angle here to really do a lot with this next ball. She needs to hit this relatively soft, come over for the 13 ball, and then roll underneath to get on that 9. This is not easy, but it is something that she's got the angle for. That's hitting it about as good as you could possibly hit it. That's a real strong shot. Roll on! Little top action. I think she's going to have enough there, and if she can see this 9 ball, she can come out with natural angle for that 8. This is a really nice setup that she's got here, and what you're looking at is one hell of a run out if she can make this 2 ball out. She clips the 2 ball first, so that's ball in hand, giving her opponent ball in hand. She just needed to roll up a little bit further to make that a little bit easier. That was such a great run out. Just clipped off at the last moment. That's going to put Chappie and Chappie's team back in the mix. Now, with ball in hand, I like this choice. Get this cluster that's behind the 8 out of the way, and then move up table for the open stuff. You've always got the insurance ball with that 7 in the top left-hand corner. Now, he rolled up a little bit to where he's going to make a little back cut on this. These are for giving pockets. Chappie knows these pockets like the back of his ass. Little top, he's going to go up table, probably leave shot for the 1. He's going to get a little close to his work on that one. I think he's probably going to go ahead and shoot the combination here, but this becomes a little sticky. If he hits it too hard, the 1 might come out and make this a little tough shot. But if he rolls up just right, he might leave it to where he's got a perfect shot there on the 6 ball. I like to go ahead and just do a little double duty here and try to roll up far enough that the 6 is in between the 8 and the cue ball on this next shot, because he might miss that way. And that's kind of where my thought process was. There's different lines of thinking on that. I will say that Mickey, for instance, will tell you if you have a 2-way shot, you're not really committing to either way. All right, Tanya gets a good shot here. She gets the win that puts them on the hill. A little bit of a frustrating shot there. He makes a real good shot. He makes a real good shot on that 3 ball with the back cut, but he gets a little close to the 1 ball. Yes, 3-1. Yeah, that's what I have. All right, Team Kistner versus Team Chrtt. This is the battle of the 2 top dogs. Can Ryan Kistner keep the team alive? Struggling down 3-1. Anything can happen in this format, folks. Get him. Go get him. Man, he is breaking them like a gorilla on steroids. Yeah. After you sit for a while, he kept warm by beating our ass. Ryan brings up a good point here. What happens is often the teams that win early get to sit, and well, that sitting is not necessarily good for a pool player. I think we might see a combination shot for the 9 here. He's trying to rip the eyes out of Ryan's face. That don't make any sense. I am tired. I am tired and thinking of meat. Chappie's meat. All right, that doesn't leave him a very good shot. That is an excellent shot on that ball. I don't think he's gonna. He's gonna. Terry's gonna have a pretty good shot here of getting this out. He's got to make this ball move to get over here on the 5 ball. But that belies the point. Ryan made one hell of a shot there. He's got a little bit of a steep angle here. Again, these shots on a diamond are kind of tough. But on a 7-foot valley, these are in Terry's wheelhouse. It's a matter of where he wants to leave that ball for the 7. And I think he's going to really like the result. That's as good as he can want or need. All right, he's got a straight-in shot on the 8. Into the side. This is for the match if he can run these 2 balls. All right, I'd like to congratulate Ryan Kistner's team. They were excellent, played great. This is going to put them in the money, $150. Wow, that shook everything. Now it's moving. All right, Terry Chrtt's team moves on. This is the championship match.